The House of Games is, it refers to the place where the gamblers hang out. And it was on 72nd Street between Broadway and Amsterdam, and they had pool tables and card tables where people played gin, and where they played chess and Monopoly for money. And in the back room, they had a big poker game going. Well, House of Games is a contemporary movie. It's about this woman who's trying to find out where she belongs. She's a person who enjoys a lot of success and fame, and she's a psychiatrist and just written this best-selling book. And she wants to, what our more froggy friends would refer to as la nostalgie de la bouche. She wants to crawl back in the mud and be part of the people.
I have a proposition for you.
And what's your name?
I would like to see how you operate.
You want to see how a true bad man plies his trade?
Yes.
Dr. Margaret Ford was not a healthy girl. I think that she was a person with a desperate need to serve, that she placed the needs of her patients above her own needs, couldn't even sit down and have lunch. And I think, therefore, she placed the needs of a man above her own needs.
So she starts seeking out people from the more picaresque portions of society and gets very involved with these con men, and then the fun begins.
He's bluffing.
You saw him.
He did exactly what you said. He played with his ring.
He did.
What am I on the books for, anyway?
Well, he better be, because my problem is I don't have the 6, and if I lose...
You aren't going to.
Are you sure you saw
He
him?
played with his ring. Call the bet.
The bet is $6.
I always wanted to put a good poker scene in a movie, because as you know, I am a fan of poker.
I think you're bluffing.
What are you, Joe Hep? I didn't ask what you think.
The poker players in the movie are the same poker players, friends of mine, neighbors in Vermont, who came out to Seattle to play poker players.
What? Just fold, baby.
Here's your 8 on top.
That's a diamond.
Yeah.
Straights and flushes.
Yeah.
Check.
I'm going to bet everything I have. And if you suck me into it, you deserve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 542.
542. That's a lot of loot.
I just made the mistake of my life. You won.
Your trips are no good.
No, I had a full house. Is what I had.
Really?
I let you
Slow
into it.
play 'em. That's it.
You owe me
Thank you,
$6.
sweetie.
We've been playing in the same, the guys you see, we've all been playing in the same game for 23 years, something like that. And we started playing here in Vermont when I was a kid in school. And they've all gotten old. Well, they're basically almost dead, as you can see from the video. I've gotten more mature, and they've kind of gone over the hill, and I've gotten rickety. And we all like playing poker, and we all play in this and other games.
Well, David has always loved poker, and poker is a very dramatic game, and it has often been written about, filmed, used in all kinds of ways on the stage. It has an aura about it that's very powerful, and the symbol of the card game, of chance, of fate, is just epitomized by the poker game.
Well, that's what I wanted you to do, but now I don't know if I wanted you to do it.
You had ace king out of suit again, huh, Alan?
Yeah. Oh, look, I spent all my money on
That's the first time I did that to you when you were winning in about 15 years.
Don't try and repeat it.
have to get a vodka here.
Oh, we'll get you back.
Any man who wins at poker feels that he is, at that moment, one with the universe. And that's an incredibly powerful feeling.
Plus 10.
That was good, David.
It was very good,
Thank you
David.
very much.
Perhaps a feeling like the divine right of kings, you know. So we're talking about heavy stuff. And I think that David wanted to capture that in his poker game.
Call. Up 200.
Here we go.
You're 3?
There are a lot of lessons to be learned from playing poker. Very good lessons about leading one's life.
Guy's got a full house, you got 2 pairs. It puts you in a philosophically indefensible position.
I think that if one could, the better poker player one becomes, the better the better a human being one becomes, but that's just because I love poker.
Well, it's good that I can joke about it, isn't it? I'm out. You drove me out.
A man with style is a man who can smile.
I try to apply the rules of poker to my dealings in everyday life, yeah. Yeah. I think one great rule about the, especially in dealing with a lot of the people in Hollywood, there are a lot of unscrupulous people in Hollywood. There are a lot of scrupulous people in Hollywood. No, there are some scrupulous people in Hollywood, but there are a lot of unscrupulous people in Hollywood. And in dealing with those people, as one has to from time to time, a lot of the things one learns in poker come in handy. For example, to stand up for yourself, to not let people push you around.
What are you trying to tell me? One card, you caught a flush, a boat, what? I think you're bluffing, pal. I think you're trying to buy it.
Then you're gonna have to give me some respect or give me some money.
To realize that once in a while it's a good idea to teach somebody a lesson.
Trip aces. Beat him, my friend.
Club flush. You owe me $6,000. Thank you very much. Next case.
Realize that there are certain situations where you might like to become involved in a business transaction, but it's just for one reason or another too expensive.
Now give me my $6,000.
And the other thing is to realize that it's basically just a game and not get involved personally. You know, if you let someone start hurting your feelings, you're not going to be a very good player in the game.
New hand and winner.
What joke, Antioch.
Everybody stays, everybody pays.
I find the language of gamblers very, very colorful. For example, gamblers will be talking around, they'll start talking in rhyme around the table for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Or they'll make up phrases.
Dealer takes 3.
I can't stand it. South. I'm going south.
South Street Seaport, the man says. He can't stand the heat. He can't stand it.
When you say south, I mean I'm going south. In card lingo, south can mean, it means goodbye, is what south means. I'm going south. So it can mean, if we say a guy went south with a card, cheating, that would mean he hit a card, he took a card off the table and palmed it, or you say, I'm going south, that means I'm quitting the hand, I'm leaving, goodbye. So South Street Seaport is a compilation of the idea of south and the added New Yorkism of I'm going to the South Street Seaport. I'm not just going south, the guy has to embellish it. A great test of excellence in manhood was the ability to embellish these rhymes.
You say, play past it, man.
Right. Instead of Sarah Bernhardt?
Yeah, play past it, man.
Ham, don't call me a ham.
Play past it, man.
Play past it's a great phrase. It's a phrase from it's a real demi-monde phrase. It's a pimp phrase. I mean, yeah, I did that to you. Yeah, now what? That happened. That's something that happened.
Oh, we gotta give him some more dialogue.
That's where it is there. There's
Yeah,
the
give
wire.
these guys more dialogue,
And,
will you?
2.5 miles of
They
wire
don't talk
to the
enough in
screen.
this movie.
So you like the ringtail rounder, huh? You like
How
the
about
ringtail
the
rounder?
ketchup?
Well, give him the ringtail rounder. Mike, you are the ringtail rounder.
Mike, you are the ringtail rounder.
You are King Kong.
You are King Kong. That's it.
Who's the ringtail rounder? It's great.
The ringtail rounder is, I just threw that in because I loved it. It was a phrase it's around the Civil War period. A rounder is somebody who made the rounds. A gambler, a rambler, called a rounder. And a ringtail rounder, I mean the genuine rounder, or the excellent rounder, a ringtail rounder, a ringtail raccoon. Oh, there's a great phrase in the movie. You put the slam bang on the briazade. Put the slam bang is kind of an immediate construction for put her up against the wall. And the briazade is carny talk. Briazade means broad. Briazade. So that's carny talk. It's the carnival version of pig Latin. It's carny talk, right? Took the Kia Zamora and the liaison, take the Pia Zictura, the Diaz Erector. Put the slam bang on the briazade. You run out of tape? They're doing an Italian version of I guess they're doing subtitles for House of Games in Italian, and I got a frantic phone call from the assistant, Mike's assistant, the translator, saying they want to know how to translate. We put the slam bang on a Briazod into Italian. I said, good luck.
Action. Yeah.
Tough beat, Mike.
It happens to the best. It happens to the rest. I'm going home.
I'm out too.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Pause and don't talk beat, Mike. Okay? So it's action. It was the scene I worried about most before I made the movie. It was a very intense scene. We were down there on that set for a week or 8 days, something like that. And there's about 70 or 75 shots in it. I planned it with Juan, the cinematographer, and I think it works. I'm glad that I put all the thought into it, because I think if I had to put the thought into it, and the worry into it, wouldn't have worked as well.
Man can't play, should stay away.
His money is as good as yours is.
His money is, now we're gonna see about his cards.
Good and evil do exist in the world. For example, I think children are basically good, and on the other side of the scale, you have movie producers. You know, what do you need to make a movie? Really, you don't need a director, right? You need a cameraman, and you need something to take a picture of. You don't even need actors. You know, you make a documentary without actors. And what started to happen around 1920 or so, the producers started to appear. There got to be too many people in the quote industry smelling the scent of gold, and so they started looking for things to do. Now today, you still need the guy on the set who's going to put the movie together. Like, for example, Mike Hausman, who does everything from saying to me, why don't you direct the movie, to being there every day on the set, to making the budgets, to making sure everyone gets paid, to making all of the deals, to making sure the movie gets made, to making sure it gets distributed in the same way. This guy's actually making a movie. He's called a producer. Also, the schmuck who makes 3 telephone calls, you know, and says to Robert Redford, I got Bette Midler. You want to do the movie? And says to Bette Midler, I got Robert Redford. You want to do the movie? That guy's also called a producer. Ned Dowd, our AD on House of Games, said, hey, a phrase he introduced me to from the movie world was, hey, you want to work or you want to gamble? It's like skiing, directing, you know, you're going downhill, you can't go back. I think when you get on the set, what I did in the last movie, and I hope I'm going to do the next movie, is try not to be too inventive, perhaps like being a general, to try to divide your efforts between strategy, what you want to do in the comfort of your own home, and administration, what you're going to do actually on the line when the clock is ticking. Obviously, there comes times when you're going to get a brilliant idea and try to implement it, or the unforeseen is going to happen. And you're going to want to try to be a little bit flexible and a little bit brave. But basically, when you're on the set, I think it's an administrative position. You know, you're there to implement your plan through the medium of the cast and crew, the best way you know how. Yeah, this shot. Yeah, we go to her. We cut tight to her. I figured it was easier to figure out what shots one wanted before one shot the movie, and then go out and shoot those shots and put them together in the editing room. It was easier to do that than it was to go out and shoot a lot and then put it in the editing room and try to figure out how to put it together.
I was there today. This is not very good view without this. It's like this is very narrow door, so you don't see really much through.
I'm trying to think of something that would motivate her coming out into the hall. For example, to turn off the lights.
Yeah, could be very good.
She walks into the living room, sets a tray down, cut closer to her settling in, lighting a cigarette. She reaches over to the table to put down either a match in the ashtray or a pack of cigarettes, and there's a poker chip.
Yeah, and we might want to cut back to this shot.
Okay.
I think it's too busy. I think that this boom, 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 like that, distorts the purpose of the scene, which is rest. And I think we should just do it in those 2 shots. Walking not from here, but from here. And follow her into the room. She puts down the tea tray, settles in, and as she settles in, I would just cut closer, not on an angle. Just cut closer and keep the thing just stark. You know, no variation, whatever. The whole idea of absolutely straight progression to a point of rest. But in it all, ha, 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 she's playing with the poker chip.
David has a very unique style. It is just as spare as his writing, just as to the point, and just as uncompromising.
Remember Joey from last night? The guy in the boat.
It is a real challenge to work for David. Any actor who has worked for him will tell you, because his choices are very pure.
These are the facts, and they're just facts. We don't have to characterize them. We don't got to get involved in them. These are facts. Real simple. Okay? Because if we want to live in the world, the kind of world I want to live in, murder happened, that's what happened. They took advantage of you, that's what happened. The guy's got $80,000, that's what happened. That's what draws her to you. That's what draws the audience to you. That's what happened, right? There's nothing we can't explore. You're saying. Good. Excellent. Let's look at the scene before that.
I can give you the money.
I need $80,000 by this evening.
I'll give it to you.
You have that kind of money?
I can get it.
Then for God's sakes, get it.
That's the idea. Good. Good, guys. Good. We'll do it again. Even more. Puke it out.
Okay.
Puke it out. Okay, now you want to, don't speak until I tell you, and first I give you the money, but it's as if you're going to puke it out as soon as I say go. Okay? Okay? It means we left 80, take it from what does this mean?
What does this mean?
No. What are you doing here?
Throwing myself
Yeah,
on a
that's
mercy.
all you got to do. Throw yourself on this mercy.
What does this mean?
It means we left $80,000 in a goddamn hotel, which you got to get back today, or the mom's going to turn us over for that cop. Go.
I can give you the money.
David rehearses very simply,
I can give you the
and
money.
he works out certain choices with his actors, and then he expects you not to waver from what you have chosen to do, from what you have promised to do. And he has a very canny eye and can tell immediately when you are off the track, or when you're elaborating, or when you're stealing focus from the scene, or whatever. There are not many directors who have that canny eye. And sometimes, some days when you're tired and you just want to, you know, steal a little focus and chew a little scenery, it could be really tough. I love working for him. He's always, I haven't had a problem separating him as a director. I enjoy going to work for him. It's very tiring working for your husband, because I think you would like to please your husband more than most people, and because you are so exposed to your own husband, who knows, you know, all of your various bad habits.
How can I do it without you?
But I think it's a healthy, perfectly healthy situation, and can be really rewarding.
No, I can't believe I'm seeing you.
Okay, now.
I'd like to go back and do that again.
No. Tough tit. Nope. Sorry.
No, wait a minute, no. You can't go around
No.
with Mickey Mouse
No.
3 times
No.
and not let me do this scene
They're better
twice.
lines.
I'm sorry.
Better lines. We'll come back to it.
See this?
Okay, we'll go back. Okay, now I'm talking with gas. Now you, stay away from the lines. You, don't be emotional. Simply plead for help.
How do you plead for help without being emotional?
I don't know what you mean by that,
You
really.
don't have to be emotional. You don't have to feel emotion to plead, do you?
I want to hear this still play.
Do you have to feel emotion to plead? Huh?
I'm not trying to feel emotion. I'm
Okay.
trying to, wait a minute. Exactly what are you?
Keep your eye on
Help
him.
me here,
You gotta
that's
make
what
him
I'm
more
saying.
important than you.
We have to split up.
No, I can't.
Yes.
No, don't leave me. This is a godsend that you're here.
I'm going to tell you where I'm going. We'll meet there. We'll take separate flights.
To beg from him, to beg for help from this guy.
We'll disappear together, Mike.
Okay? What's important is not what you want, but what's gonna turn him around.
We can live. We can. I can't believe I'm seeing you.
Excellent. Now go right on. That's the ticket, guys. Great. Straighten out the mess. Get the reassurance. So all you need is reassurance, okay? This is a different action, right? To get reassurance, okay? My first movie as a director, I wanted to be with people whom I knew I could rely on, and more than that, who I knew would love me and supported me. I needed so much support in this movie. I wanted to make sure I stacked the deck. Well, I think it's just common sense to, if one can work with a bunch of people that one knows and likes, and by whom one is known and liked, it's common sense to work with those people. Well, sure, who wants to work with strangers all the time? That's no fun. Joe Mantegna and I worked together for many years. I did a lot of stuff together in Chicago. And then he did my play, Glengarry Glen Ross, in Chicago and in New York. And then he did this movie, and he's doing the next movie. And we like working together. Mike Nussbaum, I started working with Mike Nussbaum, who plays the character of Joey in House of Games, the professorial older con man. I started working with him when I was 13 in community theater in Chicago, so we've been working together many years. When I wrote the screenplay, I did create the characters of those people in mind. I originally wasn't going to direct the screenplay. Peter Yates was originally going to direct the screenplay, but I wrote it with those people in mind anyway. And then all hell broke loose, and I did direct the screenplay, and so I cast those people.
Here we go. Stand by. Nice and quiet. Settle in. Stand by. Rolling.
23, take 3.
Good. Marker. Background action. Action.
Acting is a great art. And the strength of a good actor or actress is not that they possess a certain quality which you can then exploit, but that they know how to act. So to work with great actors is a wonderful joy. You know, you don't have to go around and keep, you know, let's get Anne Margaret's head and Sylvester Stallone's ankles and blah 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 and build a composite human being. You know, I mean, that's how they make, you know, that's how they make commercials. They get one woman to model the hands, another woman to model the same woman's legs, a third one to do the voice. That's bullshit. You know, you only have to act like that when you have nothing to sell.
I leave some stuff. I leave 40, 50 bucks up on the desk. Now,
We showed her some
we
kind.
showed her some dinosaur con men, some old style.
Yes, sir.
Years from now, they're gonna have to go to a museum to see a frame like this. I'm gonna call you. Soon.
Let me do this with you.
I don't know what's so fascinating about the con man.
You're getting into the frame up.
Let me do this with you.
No, this is not a game. We're about to sting this guy.
I'll do it with you, please. Let me do it with you. Just tell me what to do.
Well, like most things, it's negotiable.
People like to be fooled, and I'm in awe of people who can fool others.
Oldest trick in the book. Never fails. What are you gonna tell him, stud? That the author of the best-selling Driven, A Guide to Compulsive Behavior, gave her fortune away to some con man? You see my point? But we've had fun. You must say that.
I don't know, we all like to put something over on somebody else. I'm very bad at it, but I'd like to think that I could be a great dissimulator, a great con man, a great magician. I can't, but I'd like to think I could, so I think that's my fascination.